So chocolate.
Uh-huh.
So it was this event, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh, that it was a social media event that happened. That Shiraz, the guy I do part time stuff for, doing events and stuff. He had. So I get there, and it's all these. Basically, what it was a social media dude named DDG. I'm pretty sure your nephews will know who he is. I guess he's a rapper, social media YouTuber. He's like 20 years old, you know, 19, 20 years old. And so anyway, so he had this big event in Beverly Hills, right? Where all his fans showed up. And then this other guy that's part of his crew who has a lot of fans on Instagram. All this is teenagers. These all little teenagers. So it was more people that was expected to show up in Beverly Hills. So they ended up moving it out to the street, and then more people showed up. So they just they decided to. So the police came because it was so many people. Beverly Hills police, Beverly Hills ain't used to that kind of shit, right?
Uh,
Now, granted, these are all like Instagram, teeny bopper, TikTok, you know, white kids, black kids, all different type of races of kids, but mostly white kids.
uh-huh.
But the DDG guy, he's black.
Uh-huh.
He's a black guy, and then he had his other friend. I think he might have been Italian or something, but he has a
Uh-huh.
lot of followers too. So basically, he had all these little had all these like little white girls out there and stuff. So anyway, they so it was just more. It was just so many people. They was climbing on the poles in Beverly. They was climbing on the light poles, and, and then they started to take to the streets. They left the venue, the little event area, and they took to the streets and just was going down the street, just like I don't know, they were just like partying down like in the streets. The police came, they came in riot gear. The people,
Yeah.
man, you should have seen some of them people that was eating at the like the little rich old people that was eating at the restaurants outside. They was shocked. They didn't know they was looking like, what the hell is going on? It was crazy. I don't know. I don't know whether Shiraz was involved or what, because I don't know whether he was sponsoring the event or whatever, but or the DDG guy hired Shiraz. I don't know, but I don't know whether anybody's going to get fined for that, but they had to block off Rodeo Drive. They had the SWAT team out there because
Okay.
they were scared of another like George Floyd. They were scared of another like George Floyd like riot. I
Oh,
guess.
like a riot, right?
Yeah, like a riot, but it was just really just a bunch of teenagers just getting hyped. They were just getting just they were just I don't know. It was just so many teenagers out there. It was just too
Oh
many.
shit.
And yeah, that shit. I was like, they almost tore up one store. They went to a nail shop and almost tore that store up. Police came. They had the Beverly Hills security came and blocked that off. Then they went to like like an alley. They were all in like the alley. You know. Um, yeah, it was crazy. I got some video of it. It was crazy. It went from being a small little red carpet little YouTube thing to it was almost like some Project X type shit. The police, the SWAT team, just seeing them white people faces though, man. When they was walking down, they took over the whole Rodeo, and then the Cannon, Spaghettinis was a bunch of they was just all over the place, but Beverly Hills didn't know how to handle that because it came from out of nowhere. But just seeing
Right.
and this one dude, he pulled up in his Bentley and he called himself blowing his horn at some of these teenagers, right? They was like, fuck his Bentley up.
Right.
I was like, whoa. Yeah, they was about to mess his Bentley. Some old white dude. Move out of their way. They they turned around. They were like, what motherfucker? It was you rich old motherfucker. And it was That was crazy. So that was on Saturday. That was like maybe from that lasted. It was supposed to be maybe for like a couple of like maybe 1 or 2 hours or so. It ended up being 4.5 hours because the police came. They had the SWAT team out there. They had 2 helicopters. So I don't know whether they was talking about giving that dude a citation for exciting. What do they call it? Exciting the riot. You know, but that was, yeah. So that was. I was like, of course, give the brother a ticket.
You said, of course, what?
I said, of course, give the young brother a ticket.
Oh, of course.
I wondered did they give the other dude a ticket, the little Italian dude? But I don't. I mean, I don't know. That's what Random said. They was talking about trying to charge that dude. His name is DDG. They was gonna charge him with exciting the riot, but I don't know. Yeah. Your nephews know who they are because they easily look because his fan base is around his age, 16, 17-year-olds, early 20s. I think he's like 20 years old, 20, 21 years old. But it's just it's funny to me being out there. I'm seeing these little white boys out there, right? And it's just funny to me. You know,
That's funny.
like you just see how they act. Yeah, you know damn well they ain't been nowhere near no hood. These all Brentwood, Beverly Hills, you know, Malibu ass white kids. Like, yeah, nigga, yeah, son, you know, kid. No,
they white.
Yeah,
Man, that's it.
Where your homies at? Oh boy, it's funny how we have so much influence on the world, but the least respected. That's crazy. Like how motherfuckers cut their hair, how they dress. Everybody had on Gucci. Mostly everybody out there had on Gucci something. You know what I'm saying? Some Gucci, some Jordans, some Balenciaga. You know.
I don't know why Balenciaga is not cute stuff. They don't have nice stuff. They don't have nothing to me that's cute. It's all just overpriced and it look crazy.
You're paying for the name Balenciaga on Balenciaga.
For Louis Vuitton for the name, but they got cute bags that I would like, that I would rock. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Gucci. They got some cute shoes. They got cute shirts. They got shit that I would rock that's cute. But Balenciaga, I ain't seen none of that shit. Whether it's shirts, whether it's shoes, nothing that look good. All this shit look crazy.
Yeah, it's all, these kids are just wearing what the rappers are wearing. So you know. So it's all about just having the name. You want to have the name brand on you. You want to show that so people see the name brand. They go, we paid a lot of money for that. You know.
Is it even real shit?
Half of it probably isn't. Half of it probably is. They probably get that shit from China. Half that shit probably isn't. It's funny how I was watching a thing with the dude was talking about how
yeah, you told me that to say on white people. Oh shit.
Yeah, dude was like they were shopping on Canal Street. What happened?
Shit, I always do this.
What happened?
I have this little hand conditioner and lotion that look the same, and I always grab the conditioner. Mm-hmm. And I can feel like I always put on my hands. When I feel my hands, I'm like, my hands feel weird. I'm like, I bet you this is the conditioner. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, to my hotel.
And sure enough, it's the conditioner one. Because I can feel they look the same, but it's written on the same. Like, they look, I just grabbed it. Mm-hmm. And then right now, when I was putting something on my fingers, I was like,
you talking about in the hotel room? The hotel be having that stuff? The hotel lotion? You talking about the hotel lotion?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've done that before. Yeah, that shit was crazy though, man. Crazy stuff. That was I was like, I'm surprised they didn't bring the tear gas out. I was like, probably because they little white kids. But it's just funny to me to see them. I'm looking at them rocking this stuff, wearing these clothes. I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, straight dressed like a straight black dude, you know. Big, huge influence on. That's why I just wish we had more control over that,
Oh,
over our influence. You understand what I'm saying? I wish we had, right? Like, for instance, like a lot of these rappers were Gucci and Louis Vuitton, right? And
um,
Balenciaga, all these labels, and and that's who their fans go and buy, which is usually white kids. They go buy this stuff because they want to be like Travis Scott. They want to be like, you know, the baby and all this stuff. So I was thinking to myself, how come we don't rock a black owned Louis Vuitton in the you know what I'm saying? And then when they go buy the stuff, they'll be buying it from a black uh, designer.
wait, let me try.
All right, later. Anyway, I had a conversation with my friend just now on the phone. We were talking about the DDG event that happened in Beverly Hills. Talking about the aftermath. It's happened over the Memorial Day weekend. Uh, but I'm always talking about race and stuff. But I was just wondering about the influence of black people in America and how we influence so much, especially fashion and music and especially entertainment. And it was just interesting to notice all these little white kids in Beverly Hills that was there for this rapper named DDG, and they all were dressed like black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they rocking Gucci, Louis Vuitton, but they, with a black swag to it. Um, and I was telling her that it would be interesting how much influence we would have if we rocked a Tyrone Jenkins design. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like a Tyrone Jenkins designer line, or I'm just using an example. It could be a more classier name than that. But I'm just saying, um, you know, something that's a luxury line is owned by us. If the baby, little baby, who else is the big one? NBA Young Boy, um, who else? DDG, all these, up and coming young rappers. If they rocked Travis Scott, they rocked black designers. So then what would happen is their fan base, which is all different nationalities, different cultures, white kids, black kids, they'll start buying that stuff from a black designer instead of going to Louis. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I guess we don't see it that way, But I mean, I know where it comes from. It comes from um, self worth, and a lot of African Americans not having self worth, and we feel as though if we buy Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, Burberry. We buy these expensive luxury name brand lines. If we rock their stuff, people won't look at us as just a black, oh, he's just a black guy. Like, whatever. Like, we're so expendable and so thrown away that we feel as though, hey, look at me. I got your Gucci on, got your Louis Vuitton on. So I'm somebody. I'm important. I'm special. Look at me. I'm If you don't like me for who I am, like me for what I have. Like me for what things I can afford. The things that I can drape myself in to. So we drape ourselves in European stuff so we won't be seen as just niggas. We drape our stuff in European garbs, Gucci, Louis Vuitton. We'll pay $5,000 for a pair of jeans from Gucci or whatever because we want to. Hopefully this will show you that I'm not. I'm a man of means and not a man of criminality or poverty. When I rock this stuff and I have a Gucci, when I'm Gucci from head to toe, I'm wearing a Gucci hat, Gucci sunglasses, Gucci shoes. You see all this and you'll think more of me than what I think of myself. That's what it is. It's a way of self worth by behind these type of things. You want self-worth. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm just rambling on. What do y'all think about this video? What y'all think? Am I rambling on? Am I making some sense? Am I crazy? I know I am, but whatever. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to Charles Arnaz World. Appreciate your support. Take care.